right? Okay, we're going to start off in the kitchen, though, because, you know, the way to a man's heart is supposedly through his stomach.
Everybody's heart. Everybody can get behind food, right?
We're not just cooking today. We're also setting the mood with food.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Donatella Arpaia, hi there.
Hi.
She's already got a drink in her hand. What's going on over there?
You always have to start with bubbly. But why the woman? What if the guy wants to cook for the lady too? This is for both men and women.
Yesterday we did that too. I think that's very sexy, right?
Okay, especially for the guys that are looking for a last-minute reservation and can't find one.
Right.
They're only at my restaurant. You can't find one. The only recovery is to make a beautiful aphrodisiac salad, an aphrodisiac pasta, a dessert cocktail in a glass, of course, because you don't want to be heavy. So we're going to have a lot of fun today.
It's going to be fun to find out what specific ingredients are the aphrodisiacs in those dishes.
And I'm going to leave you with this note for you, JD. Think about pine nuts and what they do for a man.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I thought about pine nuts. I would be, I'd have a nickel. She's also got bubbly drinks over there, so I'm very excited about that.
But after the break, a meal to set the mood this Valentine's Day. We're heading to the kitchen right after this.
I'm still drinking and now it's mostly gone. I'm a little worried.
Oh, we didn't know that way.
What that means. Well, if you plan on cooking a romantic meal for your Valentine, but maybe you're having a little trouble figuring out the menu, Donatella Arpaia is going to help you out. We're going to make a little romantic meal, and it all starts with the bubbly.
Of course. And it doesn't have to be champagne, which is very expensive. Sparkling wine. This is martini rosé. It's pink. It's Valentine's Day.
I've seen you over here with one in your hand the whole show.
Now I'm going to catch up. So I can't drink anymore. Of course, Italian, my favorite brand.
I'm just getting started. Okay, so what are we making?
Okay, flowers, candles. Aphrodisiacs. It doesn't have to be caviar and oysters.
I hope not.
We're going to start with, and it has to be light. You know, we want.
Right.
You want to feel amorous.
You don't want to feel stuffed and heavy on Valentine's Day.
So aphrodisiacs, we start with infusing olive oil with pepperoncini, which makes it nice and spicy, revs up the metabolism. Get a little kale inhale. Just go ahead, toss.
A little kale. Can I do that? All right. Yeah. No, I want to get involved. Toss the kale. Woo! Toss the kale. I think, there we go.
Okay, so now you have a nice,
well,
spicy.
I spilled it everywhere, but it's a start.
Then we're going to add arugula, radish, and pine nuts toasted. You always want to toast.
You teased me about the pine nuts. What?
It goes back to medieval times. A lot of zinc, and zinc is known to increase male potency.
Really?
I'm just saying.
I'm going to just take these home with me. Pardon me. I just need to take a few pine nuts home with me.
Okay.
Okay, so male potency.
Potency, yes. And, of course, we dress the salad with a little vin cotto, which is like a balsamic cooked wine on steroids.
So that's
really
lovely. That is our
my salad. So you're starting with a beautiful salad.
Love it.
Now we're having aphrodisiac pasta, okay?
Okay.
Here, I'm going to give you a tongue so you feel like you're doing something. I sauteed a little butter, a little olive oil, shallots, and tomatoes. Take out the garlic because it was just for flavor, but we don't want to eat a chunk of garlic. We
don't want to overwhelm anybody with it. Okay, that's going to go right back there.
All right. What happens in the kitchen stays. Start sauteing. It makes it look like you're doing something.
Okay.
Okay, a little olive oil. We're going to put a little asparagus tips, which is also considered an aphrodisiac.
Really?
Because of the shape, it's supposed to symbolize a female.
Oh, I see. Sort of a
male, whatever.
I get you.
Okay.
Enough said.
We're going to now toss it. Take it off the flame a little. You're going to add a little bit of cream.
Cream to it. So this is going to be obviously a white sauce?
Yeah, a light cream sauce. We're going to add in spaghetti, and spaghetti is fun because you can feed it to each other, you know?
Now, my question for you is...
sexy.
It's all about sexy. You got to add the Y there. You've already cooked the pasta, right? You already cooked the noodles?
I already cooked the noodles, drain it according to instruction, but you have to marry the sauce with the pasta.
Right.
And this is a technique that home people don't usually do. They just have their sauce and pour it in a pot. No.
Right.
Keep it on the flame.
In the pan.
In the pan, okay? Here we go. And these are all aphrodisiacs. Asparagus, cherry tomatoes. Basil, women used to powder it and put it on their breasts in Roman times.
Wow,
because it was considered
you know a lot about the sexy culinary history
well,
of
there
women.
are not many female chefs, and they always make me do Valentine segments, so I had to look up all about unusual aphrodisiacs.
This is good information, and then we're going to top it off with a little Reggiano Parmigiano, and what else?
A little pepper for heat. Go ahead.
A little pepper for heat. Spice it up.
Of course, you should be drinking throughout the meal.
Oh, constantly having a sip.
Get the martini.
We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to finish this up, and we're going to do a little dessert. Yay. A little dessert. We will be right back. I'm going to just catch up to you.
Dessert in a glass.
We are back in the kitchen with Donatella Arpaia. She's showing us how to create a romantic meal at home. We made ourselves a salad. We made ourselves a delicious entree, which we plated up during the break, and now we're going to do a little dessert.
Yes. And we want to stay light.
Yes.
We want the boys at the end of the day, they want to
look handsome. We want to look
at the end of the night. Light, dessert in a glass. This is a brown sugar cube.
A brown sugar cube. I like this. Starts good.
4 ounces of Martini Prosecco.
And Prosecco's like a sparkling white kind of Italian champagne.
Exactly, not too sweet. Beautiful notes. A Langostura bitters, just a dash.
Bitters, okay.
Bitters, you know, Italian.
I do.
They're always a little bitter. And a little cocoa powder. So chocolate, sweet.
Chocolate, brown sugar.
It's the chocolate cupcake.
And bitters. You know what we should do? We should make it. I don't want to be. It's unfair that Audra doesn't get to do this. So can we make one more?
Sure.
And have Audra come in. Do you want to come in?
Audra.
You're waiting so patiently over there.
Thank you very much.
You should come and try the dinner.
Gotta try it out.
The entree, the salad, there's a whole thing.
Thought about adding the chocolate into
Isn't that great? A little touch
into the drink.
Donatella, what I love. It's TMI, way TMI. But asparagus is my favorite.
Oh, see that? Did you even know?
I can't. Okay, listen.
And then we have
asparagus.
I didn't think about that.
Smell funny when it comes out. Right? Doesn't it? Like, how can that be an aphrodisiac?
When you cook it, it doesn't have this. You know,
right.
when
well,
and then a little fondue, but I put it in butter.
Poor Donatella's trying to do something romantic over here.
I'm trying to teach you guys.
I appreciate that. So wait, we're dipping our strawberries.
We're dipping our strawberries. I have caramel, white chocolate, and I put actually chili powder in it for heat. We want spice and chocolate.
Yeah.
And we want to be interactive and fun, and you have your Martini Prosecco chocolate cupcake.
Gotta love a Prosecco. We're going to go. You can find these recipes, all of it, on bettertv.com. Now we're just going to sample
There's a reason why we shouldn't be drinking before we do these segments, right? Because we get ourselves in trouble. Anyway, we covered dinner.